Hey guys, thank you for watching The Nice Guy, and we're gonna be unboxing the new iPad 7 generation. Pretty excited, not as excited as I would be if I was unboxing a new gadget. Let me tell you what I mean. This is what I mean, guys. I have various iPads, various generation, and I feel like Apple didn't take this generation of 7th generation iPad far enough. I mean, all they did was added the existing tech, a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and then made the 7th generation and basically said, here you go, you can have the existing tech but for a reasonable price. It still looks like the iPad mini. It's the size of the iPad 5th generation, slightly bigger, and it's got some of the tech like using a pencil, Apple Pencil, 1st generation, not even 2nd generation, like the iPad Pro. So they basically combined all this and made the 7th generation iPad for £399, and that is the only thing that they've done. But what really frustrated me and what really angered me was the fact that the way they sold it as if it was a new iPad. Anyway, let's start the unboxing. Can't wait to get it out. We'll just have to see if it feels any different. So this is the box of the iPad 7th generation. The side profile of the iPad, as you can see, that's the actual size. So that's how big it is, 10.2 inches. And then on the side, you have iPad written on there and iPad written on there. And on the bottom, on the top, you got the Apple logo. All of those are in silver because this is the silver iPad 7th generation. The front of the iPad is in white. The space gray comes with a black front. I thought I'd go with something different, keep the color consistency across my products. So that's the reason why I got silver. So if I was to flip this around, this is a 32 gig iPad 7th generation and it's Wi-Fi only model because I don't really use the same. Let's just put this to one side. Okay, looks pretty good. That's the back of it. I'm just going to put this to one side. Let's just go through what's in the box. So here you have the instruction for the iPad. You have the Apple stickers and some tech spec. Okay, unfortunately you don't actually get the USB-C cable with this. Normal USB and a lightning here. And of course you get the wall adapter, and this is not fast charging. This is the standard wall adapter for the iPad. Okay, let's just move. There's nothing else in the box, so that's all you have. Just going to put this to one side. Just take this off first. Wow. Okay, so the iPad actually ships with iOS 13. As you can see, I've set it up and it's already got dark mode. So that's really good. So I don't have to waste time trying to update the iPad. Good, the screen clarity is really good and it feels good. It's not heavy, it's quite light. So this is the front of the iPad. Not much has changed since the last generation or last couple of generations. And if I flip this to the back, you can see still the same design. The switch is in the same place, the buttons are in the same place. There's a headphone jack, which is good, the power switch at the top. And if I was to flip this to one side, this is the smart connector. Now you can actually connect your smart keyboard to the iPad, which is really good. So you can actually use it for portability and use it for browsing and typing up documents, which is really good. I mean, for £399 putting this is good, but then you do spend couple of £100 trying to get the keyboard and all the accessories to go with it, so it does all add up. I'm not sure if you notice this with the white iPads or with any of the white iPads you have bought, but you can actually see that the screen is not touched towards the top. You can see there's like a gap. That's because this is not fully laminated display. You can actually tell the difference. You can see the screen is further down. There is a gap between the screen and the actual top display, which really bothers me. Let's compare this to the existing iPads that we have. You can see, guys, that there is hardly any difference between the three iPads other than the obvious display size. This is the iPad mini 1st generation, this is the iPad 5th generation, and this is the iPad 7th generation. If you look at how consistent they are with design and how they look, it's unbelievable that Apple hasn't changed its design in so many years. I mean, 7th generation iPad. It's been 7 of these models and the design has barely changed. The switches are in the same place, the power switch is in the same place, the speaker grills are the same, we still have the lightning cable. The only thing that is changing with this iPad is it's slightly increased to 10.2 inch from 9.7 inch. You get a smart connector and you're able to use the Apple Pencil. And in fact, you're not even able to use the Apple Pencil 2, you're able to use the Apple Pencil 1. And the most frustrating thing about using the Apple Pencil 1 is the fact that to charge the Apple Pencil, you have to plug it into the lightning connector. And everybody knows how ridiculous that looks. I mean, just check it out for yourself. As you can see, having the iPad Pro 11 inch, it kind of feels like Apple has went backwards, not forward, with everything that they've done with this iPad. I love the price, $399. You can't go wrong. Yeah, you have to buy the keyboard. Yes, you have to buy the Apple Pencil separate. But if you don't use those kind of things, really good iPad. It's going to be quick. The display is great, but it's still not a step forward. It's still a step backwards compared to what the tech is available from Apple now. If you are looking to get the iPad, get this iPad. It's definitely worth it. But if you can spend a bit more, obviously go for the iPad Pro 11 inch. It's a really, really good iPad. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button and share the video as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.